Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another small camera video, as I call them. Today I would like to pick a BYOP palette, just pick a custom palette that inspires me to do a little bit more interesting makeup. I have been trying to test out all the Glamshop single shadows that I have received, and they're mostly really bright and sparkly, beautiful shimmers for the lid, and I find constructing looks around them a little bit challenging sometimes if I'm in a pinch and I want something quick and I have, instead of thinking about it. That is one reason, and the other reason is I am just feeling the spring. And when we were looking at duping the vibes of the Lois Cosmetics Meet Me in the Underworld palette, I pulled out a green shadow from Colourpop that I was like, ooh, I want to use that one more, and therefore I would like to use that one more and add it to a custom palette that I can just grab and use on a, I wouldn't say on a daily basis, but on a day that I want to do my makeup. This eye look actually was created using the Meet Me in the Underworld dupe palette that I created in one of my last videos. So I would send you to that one to know what shadows I used, and I don't have a, what do you call it, a tutorial for this. Also, it's been on me for quite a while, and I see I have smudged grungy punk type of under eyes, but whatever, right? We do what we can. I do my makeup at one nap of Andrea, and I do the filming in another nap of Andrea, because they don't usually, I don't have enough time to do both at the same nap time. So let's tilt you down and make kind of a late spring palette. This spring has been extremely dark and rainy. I'm looking outside, it's 12 degrees Celsius and rain, like thunderstorms, and then maybe a tiny bit of sunshine for 5 minutes, then it's raining again. So it's really kind of sad and depressing, but it also means that there's a certain vibe to the makeup that I'm using these days. So let me flip you around and let's find out a little bit of a color scheme. I don't have anything in mind. It will be interesting, a bit of a different process. Okay, here we are, and I'm gonna start with the shadow that indeed like made me want to make this palette, which is this guy right here called Mary Jane from Colourpop. I don't know, I remember buying this single eyeshadow because I had the Just My Luck green small palette of Colourpop, and this was the only shade that I was interested in, so I want to use this one. And then I'm looking at this one, which is Showgirl by Makeup Geek, and it makes me really excited, so I might want this. It's kind of this still whole sage green vibe that I'm into lately, and this instead is Mary Jane. I mean, completely different, huh? But I do like this acid green and I want to use it. And together with this one, actually, I always like doing a like matte brown with a pop of like neon in the inner corner. So I used to do Cinnamon by Nabla, and then something like a neon yellow and neon green in my inner corner. And it's just the contrast was really, really pretty. And I want to see if I can still pull it off like as a daily look. I'm not sure, but let's see. This is also just a very nice transition shade for any look that I do, so that might work. Let's just pull out some shadows and see. For this palette, I'm also not limiting myself to a certain number of shadows. I just want to pull out things that I want to use. It might mean that I have a ton, but we'll see. In case, I'll just make a big palette with it. From my Glamshop palette, these are, I keep them separated a bit differently. For my Glamshop palette, I am super attracted by this shade right here, which is called Rewia, which is a beautiful orange with a little bit of a pink shift to it. And or not even, I don't know, this is a Turbo Glow shadow, and it's one of the newer ones I bought just before Andrea was born, and it's just really pretty, I think, and I want to use it a little bit more. Another Sage Obsession eyeshadow that I've been using is this Szlagier eyeshadow from Glamshop, which is instead of like being a green, it's a bit more on the blue side. Celeste, I would say, but it's a beautiful sheen. So I'm gonna pull that one out as well. It's like really two different vibes. It's like this is a more rainy spring and this is the more joyful spring, let's say. I don't know. I have different things that I want to use. Possibly Laser as well, just because of its green to purple shift that I hope you can see. Maybe. I guess so. I see it a lot. The purple to mint green. It's absolutely stunning. So let's see. These shimmers kind of excite me right now. And then I also have more shimmers here. These are shadows that they sent to me instead. And I've used a few of these in like looks lately to test. And this one especially, which is called Bella, is stunning. It's this like red base with a beautiful, what is it, gold shift. It's so spring-like. I really like this. So I want to pull that one out as well. And I might need to stop with shimmers right now. Maybe I can have this one as an inner corner. This is more of an aqua shift. Also Turbo Glow. Okay, and now I stop with these. I have to, so yeah, this one as well is super, super beautiful. Let me swatch it. This is like a pink with an orange shift, and it's like a topper shadow. I used it recently and it was so stunning. Also super springy as an eyeshadow. Okay, I'll take that one out as well. Let's see what I can make of this palette. It's gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna take my watch off so that I have more swatching area. Let's see, maybe let's spare a few mattes to these shadows. I do really want to try this red from Glamshop that they sent me, but I don't know that it will really match with anything I have right now. I did a look with this one recently and it's absolutely stunning, and I wanted to try the red, but I don't see how it will really fit much with these, and maybe it's more of a fiery summer type of look. Blues, do we want blues? Not sure. What I do want from Lethal Cosmetics is their like pinky and pastel colors, because I think they fit very well with all of these lighter shimmers. What is this one? This one is called Quicksave. And I think this looks good with the green, with the orange, kind of with everything. So I think I'm gonna keep that one in there. And then how's this orange right here? I like this succession of colors, to be honest, very much. Very much like these four together, and this will also go well with these, I think. And my question was whether I wanted an orange that was more intense as a matte, but maybe I can just use this one instead. And here I have more Lethal Cosmetics shadows. Like, do I want a yellow in there? That was a poor swatch. But I'm not, no, I don't think I want a yellow in there. How's this green? For this green instead, how about I take the Glamshop one, this guy. It seems a little bit more intense, and maybe it will just be more of a mid-toned instead of a very light one. Yeah, the shade is called Kwasniak. I really like this row. it really speaks to me as a color story. So then what if I like put them together, these shadows that a bit in a color story type of situation, more cool toned, more pinky orangey things with the greens. This is a color story I like. And for this color story, I need a bit of mattes. And I don't want to go blue, but I would like to go more green or purple. Maybe purple. Maybe, how about this guy right here? Where do I put it? This looks very pretty and it would go well with that one. But that's about it, isn't it? Would it go well with these? Or should I take this one for these? Ooh, that's a nice one also. That's a nice one. This one is Mint to Be by Makeup Geek. And this guy is Lavender Dreams. I think these could be two separate palettes, to be honest. And for talking about lavenders and purples, I also have these Little Cosmetics ones. This is, why doesn't it swatch well? This is a beautiful shadow. I used it recently. And this one is a bit of a more dusty, dark purple. This is Release, and this one is Crossroads, I believe. Crossroads? Yes, wow, the fact that I remember. I do think I like the look of this. This could go with this well, and this actually color story with the green and the purple I like as well, but then I think this color is putting me off. So maybe I'll move this one away and rather bring in something that is more, yeah, lavender or purple in its nature. And is this one the one maybe? More cool toned. This one is called Celtyk. Celtic, like this. And then what do we have here? I want to put them all next to each other, but then my hand is getting a bit too full. No, I think Celtic is enough. And as you can see, I'm not really pulling out anything that is particularly deep so far because I want to try something. From these guys, which are my Marbled eyeshadows from Glamshop, I am still not 100% sold on the formula, to be honest. They are really pretty. It's so difficult, you guys. No, this one has too much of a... I don't like the base of this one. Should I want this holo in there? Oh my gosh. I mean, are you seeing this? The holo is fabulous, really fabulous. This is Bahir holo from Glamshop. But I don't see myself using it, to be honest, like all over the lid. I don't get the holo on the eyes type of thing. Let's just leave these for now. What I wanted to do, which I mentioned, is actually keep all of these medium shades and add only like a very deep shadow that will kind of deepen all of these. And I thought of using this guy right here from Makeup Geek, which is Give Me the Dirt. Give Me the Dirt, interesting name. And this is like a, it swatches awful. Let me find a brush. It's like a deep eggplanty brown, and I think this will deepen all of the color stories well because it has a touch of purple that would work with these. I think that will work well. And then I also still have these guys, which I haven't used for a while. These are my Devinah Cosmetics shadows. Oh, and Mariam just gifted me Courtney. I've been wanting this shadow for a long time, so I am very excited to be able to try it. Let's see, I think I can fit it in this color story. Oh, look at that, beautiful. It's a beautiful yellow. I can fit it in this color story part. I just want to try it, to be honest. And then these are beautiful for spring. These are their newer shimmery flaky things. This one is a gold with like a pink shift, which is beautiful. And then the green has also a little bit of a gold shift. And then there's this orange. Oh yes, so beautiful. I think that these, yeah. How many eyeshadows am I gonna put out? These three all really look so gorgeous with this color story. These are my Tammy Tanuka multichromes, but I don't feel the multichrome love right now. I don't know why. They're so expensive. I should use them more, but I don't really feel it. I don't know. You see, it's a little bit too, they're a little bit too intense. Maybe for the summer. Right now I'm looking for more lighter stories and a bit of a weirder. I think here it's going a little bit weird, but, and these are my Cliona stained glass collection. But I think I have a lot of nice shimmers and sparkly things. I don't know if I need more. No, I don't think so. I think I can do with these and use the Devinah ones for the scope of shiny, pretty things. Swatching some more things because I'm curious to see. This is abrasion, and I think then this one is carving. But they're not the type of purple that I'm looking for right now, to be honest. So I think these will be on, and I'm gonna try to arrange this in some way that makes some sense. Maybe it inspires me to do things a little bit differently, like this, and then this, this, and this. Oh, that works. 18, 19. Like the jolly shadow. Maybe I can do 20 and then arrange them a bit differently. I'm gonna swatch them on the other arm and see where I am missing things or where I could be, I don't know, doing a better job adding a shadow here and there. I just realized that actually this Showgirl from Makeup Geek is an old eyeshadow, and I have from the new ones Illuminaughty, which I think is exactly the same thing. So I'm gonna put Showgirl away. I should just give this one away because I have this one. I just prefer having shadows that are available in my palettes. And they do look like two completely different palettes, don't they? Like this color story feels quite cohesive, except for maybe this one. It feels quite interesting and cohesive. And then this one right here is like a separate thing. And indeed, maybe a cool toned pink like Crossroads could unite them. It looks a bit too similar to this guy, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So that is not the right one. This one is too much of an Alice standard typical look. So I'm gonna take this one out. This one is Orion by Devinah Cosmetics. And I like this color story. The orange should be on the other side, so something like this. More like it. Here we go, this is the finished palette. I'm actually super happy with the color story. The only sore bit is Courtney, I think, because it doesn't really fit very well, but now I'm seeing this matte, and this matte together, and it looks really good. So I am very happy with this right now. It feels very spring. It has a bit of the cool tones that I've been craving right now, and all the shifts and the beautiful, I don't know, beautifulness. I'm gonna take you in another angle because I think that is gonna be worth it. Here we are, and I wanted to show you these shifts, how gorgeous they are, and maybe even like in different lighting. Look at that. The names of all of these shadows will be in the description box below. Let me know if you liked this color story, if you like this type of video, and I will be happy to continue doing them. My god, look at those shifts. So beautiful. Wow. So beautiful. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!